Okay, we're gonna today. This video is for Galaxy Note 8 back cover removal. I have a friend in Michigan that doesn't want to go to a shop to pay someone to do it, so he want me to show him how to do it. So I just figure why not make a video and help everybody else. Let's get to the point. You're gonna need some type of blade, little thin. You need something like this, and I'm gonna use this. I also need a guitar, not guitar picks, but whatever these are called. I forgot the name for them. My mind's not operating. You will also need a heat gun or some type of air dryer, something that puts out enough heat. Okay, so without further ado, let me turn my air on. You want to start heating just the edges right here. Just so you get an idea what they look like, this is what it's gonna look like. This is where all your glues are. So if you want to get an idea before you start heating them up, heat the first area by at least a good minute or so. Depends how high your heat is. Mine is set to 112 on here. So this back is already broken, so I'm not trying to save it. So if the back is already broken, that's the whole reason of you opening the phone. You don't need to worry about saving it. I did this one yesterday. The back is still intact, so I took my time on it. But if the back is already broken, don't be too... You can still be cautious. Just, there's nothing to save. Now, once you heat up that area, you need to find a way to get in. And, of course, this one is easy to get in. Now, what I do is get something to stick in there. Take the blade out. You don't want the blade there. The battery is not that close, but you still don't want the blade there. So while you have this one in there, still heated. So basically what you're trying to do is heat up an area and slide it to that area. This whole process, first time doing it, if you're a first timer, should take you about 30 minutes. So there you go. You heat up that area and puncture in it. Be careful not to puncture the battery. Don't use anything sharp. So then I will go here. There you go. Now some of these, the glue tend to get hard again. So if you want to prevent coming back to that area, get a guitar pick or something and just leave it here so you can still have that access point. I suggest you watch the whole video before you start doing this, because there's some stuff you need to know. For example, there's gonna be a cable here I'm gonna need to be very careful of, and we'll get there in a second. Okay. Okay. So again, we are going to go here. There you go. If you put enough heat, you will not have any problem. If you don't put enough heat, you will struggle. So hair dryer also works. You just need to make sure it's warm enough. Don't put it too hot. Okay, we are almost there, almost there. Nope, gotta heat that area a little bit more. Now there's a connector here for the fingerprint scanner. It's right here. So be very, very careful while you're doing that area. Don't get carried away. Now here's a trick that I've learned. Once you get this part all the way to here, heat up this area. Take about a good 2 minutes or so to heat up this area right here. Now what you want to do is go back here and get this up. You want to open it like a book, and I'll show you why you want to open it like a book in a second. There we go. So slowly. Now once you see the connectors in there, you can see it. Come back to this area right here. Open it slowly. You will need some kind of prying tool. This one came out by itself. That's funny. So it's right here. You can actually disconnect it from the inside. I'll show you. If it was here, so you could have disconnected from the inside, and ta-da, it's removed. Now the fun part starts. You also need to heat this back up. Depends which back you buy. For example, I'll show you the back that I have. When I bought my back is this. I bought this. So I don't have to worry about taking this part off. But I do have to heat up the fingerprint sensor. So heat it up. Not too much. Just around where it's at. Just be very careful. Should have come off easily. There you go. And again, the amount of heat you use is everything. So if you have it too low, you'll be struggling. If you have it just right, it'll be good. Now put this back first. Put the fingerprint sensor back. You have your back cover that you bought. It's easy. All you have to do now is line it up. First, I forgot one step. I don't have to worry about it because the way I took mine off. But clean around the edges. Some of you might have like particles around the edges. I don't. So it all depends how you take it off. So now you just have to line this up and take this off. Make sure you line it up correctly. I don't think mine's lined up correctly. It will be very funny if I break these back while I'm making this video. Funny for me because that'll be a first. This is why you gotta line it up correctly before closing it. I didn't do that, so I'm paying for it right now. And there. Line perfect. And I would say this was done in about 9 minutes and 10 seconds. But for newbies, it'll take you a while. Thank you for watching, and you have a good one.